Hello everybody. Today for sensory we are going to make peppermint slime. So what you're going to need for this one, you're going to need some borax, some clear glue. You can use the white glue if that's what you have. You need some peppermint, okay, we're going to restart that because I spaced on extract. Whew. Hi everybody! Today for sensory we're going to make peppermint slime. Okay, and what you're going to need, you're going to need some borax, some clear glue, some peppermint extract, or if you have the peppermint essential oil, that works as well. Some red liquid watercolor, or I'm guessing food coloring works too. Some red glitter if you like. You do not have to have the red glitter. A cup and a half total of water separated out into 2 bowls. Okay, so the first thing you do is you put a cup of water in one bowl and a half a cup of water in the other bowl. And then you add the borax to the 1 cup of water. Okay, so I've already done that. I was hoping to let it dissolve a little bit more. And you're going to mix it together. You're going to stir it up until all the borax is gone. Okay, so I'm going to stir it. I'm going to squish it, and I'm actually probably going to pause the video for you guys so you don't have to watch me mix the borax, and you don't have to wait till it dissolves. I will start the video again after the borax is dissolved. Alright guys, so the borax is dissolved. That's the word I was looking for. The borax is dissolved. So now I'm going to switch out what bowl I'm working with. Okay, so I'm going to use the half a cup of bowl now. Alright, so in the bowl with a half a cup of water, we're going to add in the 4 to 5 ounces of school glue, and the clear glue, which is just about a half a cup. So that's what I used to measure it, was a half a cup. Alright, and I'm going to use my finger to scoop out all the extra glue there to make sure I got it all. If you just get, a regular bottle of the clear glue, that is fine. That should be enough. Okay. Alright. So, now that I have the glue all over my finger, which, I like to be messy, so that's okay. I'm going to mix it together. Okay. Scrape it off my finger. And we're going to mix that together. Now, since they're both clear, it's kind of hard to tell what's water and what's glue. But, hopefully we'll be able to mix it all together pretty good. See how it's not sloshing anymore in random places. It's all one texture. So that is perfectly mixed together. Alright, now we're going to add a little bit of our liquid watercolor and a little bit of our peppermint extract. Okay, so this one just says a swish of liquid watercolor. Whatever a swish is, I don't know. I'm going to put in some drops. So there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks good. That looks like a swish. I honestly don't know how much it is. But if you guys can see, that's kind of what I describe now as a swish. I don't know, we'll see. And then the peppermint extract. So this calls for 1/8 to 1/4 of a teaspoon of peppermint extract. So depending upon how strong you want your peppermint smell to be is how much you're going to add in. I like the peppermint smell. So I'm going to add in the whole 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay? So, or if you're using the essential oils, you're just going to add in, however many drops you feel are necessary. Okay? Alright, so now that that's in there, I'm going to stir this together and make this all one color. Alright, so that's mixed in pretty good. So now, I'm going to combine the bowls into one. And I guess I'm supposed to just wait and see what happens. It says wait about a minute, so I will pause the video for that too, then you don't have to sit there and just watch it for a minute. I'm going to put all the liquid into this bowl because this one has more liquid. And that's the only reason. It does not give me a specification as to which bowl to put it into. It just says to mix them. And then we'll see it kind of come together. Okay? And then we're going to pull it out of the bowl, and we're going to dump out any excess water. And we're just going to mix it together and squish it and make it into slime. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to bring this one in here, and we're going to I'm going to dump it with this hand so you guys can see. We're just going to dump it right in there. Alright, so now we're going to wait a minute or two and just kind of let the slime activate. Okay, and then I'm going to pause the video while we wait, and then I will unpause the video when it's ready to go. Alright, so it looks like the slime has started to harden. So I'm going to pull my sleeves up, just because this seems like it's going to be messy. Alright, oh yeah, it almost has a jello-like texture. To me, this makes me think of jello. So, alright. So now I'm going to pull it out of the water. And it says to dump the extra water. But I'm not going to take the bowl over to the sink. I'm just going to push it out of the way and make a giant mess on the table. And I'm just going to play with it. It's sticky, as you can see. And it definitely has that jello-like texture. But we're just going to play with it. And it should harden and become more like slime. Okay. So it is real sticky. Holy cow, is it sticky. But it is definitely, it's definitely hardened. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to become like slime. Alright, I'm going to pause the video real quick and go get some paper towels. Oh, here we go. I got one right here. We're going to clean up this, because this is borax water mixed with a little bit of the dried slime. So we're going to wipe that up. That way, if it goes back on the table, it doesn't mix with more borax. Okay? So, because I think I might have left it in there just a little too long. So it's just starting to break apart. It's not starting to pull. It's just starting to break. So, alright, let's see. Alright. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add in my glitter. And yeah, I think I might have left this in the borax water just a little too long, because it just breaks. So, instead of pulling apart like slime does. Which, you know, for my first time with borax slime, you know, that's okay. So I would suggest, I probably left it in probably 2 minutes. So 2 minutes is too long for this. Okay, I would suggest start at a minute and see where it goes. Okay. So I am not going to add the glitter. Just because I don't think it would mix in very well at this point in time. But it is still fun to squish and to play with. So if it gets left in a little too long, that's okay. It's still squishy. And it's still fun. It just doesn't spring apart, you know, like make a giant string. It just breaks instead, which is okay. If that's what happens with your slime, that's okay. It's just fun to play with and just squish in your hands. So, and to smell. It smells wonderful. So I hope you guys are a little bit more successful at this than I am. I hope you all enjoy squishing it and playing with it. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.